Recently, I've been converting this tiller steer John boat into a side console setup. If you want to catch up on any of these videos, links will be in the description, along with a playlist for the entire conversion so far. Today's video, my focus is on mounting the side console and control box. Okay, after getting the cables routed to the bottom of the side console, it's time to get this mounted to the boat. There's two mounting holes built into the console. You can see them right there. You got 1 and 2. I'm going to use those as guides to basically just drill out from the boat and then bolt into the inside of the console. Now, the one thing I need to account for is that there's a curve on the outside of the boat. If I bolt this straight to the side of the boat, the steering wheel is actually going to be turned a little bit towards the inside. I don't want that to happen. I want this to sit straight. So there's going to be a little bit of a gap in here. I'm going to have a piece of foam as a spacer in between the side console and the wall. I'm actually going to wrap this in carpet, I think, so you don't even notice it. It's just going to look just like another piece of the sidewall. And then this will compress a little bit as I bolt this down and hold this really secure. First thing I want to do, figure out how I'm going to drill out the mounting points for the side console, get that all bolted up, and then we'll work on everything else. Okay, so I'm going to start by drilling out this hole here. I've got the drill and everything lined up. Give it a try. Now, normally the way this console gets installed is that this channel sits within your gunnel and then you would be drilling a little bit further down, but I wanted the console higher up on the boat. I'm gonna go ahead and put some silicone all around this hole. I'm gonna be using a washer and a lock nut on the reverse side as well. All right, so washer and lock nut. Okay, that is nice and secure. Now I can work on the angle for the side console to make sure it's pitched in the correct amount, get my foam wedge in place, and get the last bolt in. Okay, so as I said, I made a little wedge out of foam. I used some carpet glue and wrapped it in carpet. What I'm gonna go ahead and do now is get the new hole drilled out, and then I can work on mounting the bottom floor braces. So one thing I'm gonna do different is drill from the outside in this time. That way I know for sure that I'm gonna be low enough on the sidewall here. I'm gonna use my flat washer as a guide to make sure that the hole is drilled low enough. Now let's see how this looks with our bolt. Yeah, in hindsight, I would have much rather have done that over here, but I was following the instructions and that was my first mistake. All right, so there it is. It is now attached to the side of the boat. There's my piece of foam wrapped in carpet. The side console is now completely flush to the seat, already rock solid just from bolting it onto the side of the boat. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get the bottom support put in and the side console will be installed. Feels really good so far. All right, so as I had mentioned, the next part is to install the bottom brace. I've cut this to the width of the leg already. Now I need to mark off where the drill holes are to drill in for the bolt attachments. Oh, it's pretty close, pretty spot on actually. Getting this screwed in here. Okay, so now with this attached to the bottom of the leg, I'm gonna go ahead and use my square on the outside, drill some holes, and either screw or rivet this down. Okay, that's pretty perfect. Now the last step, it comes with these plastic rivets. I'm gonna put 2 rivets right where the leg and the top of the console connect. All right, so with those 2 last screws in, this thing is rock solid. As you can see, no budging. Oh, that was a lot of work.